What's up, man? How's it going? You and me both. What do you mean? Luke Pahutan. Refresh my memory. What did we speak about again? Alternate picking problems. Yeah, this is just it's more the string change. Like the thing is, for one of these changes, I'm using an outside switch, and then the other one I'm using a inside switch. So it's like, then inside switch, and then outside switch. So I can't like reorganize this lick in order to do that. So it's like a little bit difficult if I go. So difficult. Let me do it like Angus. Playing through, I guess you can technically call it a DAW, but I mean it's the standalone applications of Neural DSP. So I'm just playing through the Archetype Petrucci at the moment, but I don't open up my DAW for it. I just sort of I just run the standalone plugin. Works just as fine. Oh, thank you, man. Merry Christmas and have a good one. Good luck with the alternate picking. Wrong. That's so freaking complicated. Oh my goodness. Big stretch. What's up, man? Hey, Excel, how's it going? Busy working on some of my technique stuff. Just little differences that I'm making now. Just very much small changes, focusing on very, very micro details. It's going to make me like, yeah, I guess a little bit cleaner, a little bit, yeah, speed isn't really the problem, just being clean and accurate is the problem. Like I feel like anyone can play fast, but you're playing clean at the same time is a whole different ball game. Because like now, all that stuff, the chirping. Yeah, I also started guitar lessons now again. Like some of the stuff, I just want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly, or that I'm on the right track at least. Because I don't want to, I don't want to perfect bad habits, if that makes sense. I want to make sure that what I'm trying to make as efficient as possible is the right thing to make as efficient as possible. I mean, so a lot of the stuff that I'm working through in the lessons are really, really interesting. I'm very glad that I guess maybe about 90% of the stuff that I've been learning now has been the correct technique and everything. Small little things that my teacher says I should do slightly differently, and I still don't know how to feel about it. I'm very stubborn when it comes to this sort of thing. But I mean, he's infinitely better than me, so it's like, it's just I feel like I have to just try his approach for a couple of months and then see how it goes. But man, string muting. There's two main things. So with string muting, your biggest components will be the palm of your hand, but like not the actual palm of the hand. It's like I guess the edge of it will be for the lower strings, and then your index finger is your second biggest thing. So that will be for the high strings. So you'll sort of like place it like that. You'll place your index finger at a certain angle like this. So you'll fret a single note or something, and then the side of it will pretty much mute the higher strings. Obviously, if you're playing like a chord or something, there'll be different things. Like if I go like this, I'll sometimes place my middle finger just touching the E string, because if I'm strumming, I can't just keep my hand down here the whole time. I want to have it free. So now my left hand has to do a lot more muting. So I'll be like so right now I'm playing 3 notes, just those 3, but the tip of my index finger is touching the E string. My middle finger is touching the E string as well, and then my index finger, I don't know if you can see, but like it's basically muting the 2 high strings, the B string and the E string. So right there, and then E string, but then so then I'm sort of free to strum as broadly as I want, and I don't have to anchor my hand to the body of the guitar. So you'll use slight variances when it comes to different contexts. It's a weird word, but yeah, the general idea is that you'll be using your right hand for like the lower sort of strings and your index finger for the higher strings, just because you're allowed more flexibility that way. So if I'm like playing a single note line or something, even though I'm just playing that, but the left hand is still muting those 2 strings. I'm going. My index finger is staying put there. Even though I'm playing another note, my index finger is still over here, still maintaining that position. So like you see, my index finger sort of stays put there, like. So it sort of just chills there. I think the left hand muting is something that the majority of players skip on, especially in the beginning, because it doesn't really you don't really think about it that much. Bass players, like bassists, are very good with left hand muting because of the way when you pluck a bass string, it's a lot more vibration, and that causes a lot of overtones on the other strings. So bassists have very, very good muting. Obviously they're using their whole hand, but you'll see their left hand as well. Like they'll mute very, very well. So I guess if you want to practice it as well, you can try playing bass. But yeah, that's a very, very great thing. So left hand muting is kind of natural for me, but for right hand I have to use my mind and right hand to do it. Yeah, I get you. Like it is a little bit more counterintuitive, but I sort of, it's natural for me to place my hand on the bridge. Yeah, Evertune bridge, man, so freaking awesome. It's the best. I think every guitar should come with one. It's just amazing, dude. Oh, what's up, Luke? How you doing? Glad you're back. Like every time I'm playing, the index finger is muting pretty much everything, for the most part. Like I'm not exactly going to be able to use my index finger to mute the low strings if I'm playing up here. Like I'm not going to play like this. That's going to be really stupid. But yeah. But then you sort of adapt your fingers as well. It becomes very much second nature, I guess. It needs to become habit. If it's not habit, it's not going to be possible to really play fast and comfortably. Like just doing basic stuff like even there, just instinctively. Look what my right hand did. My right hand, I know I'm just playing on the B string. My right hand is holding all the low strings with my thumb, and my middle finger and my ring finger is over there, holding the E string. So then it's like, so I know that's free. And then my index finger, it's also muting the E string, so, or the, yeah. And then if I change strings, that sort of thing. So really, really cool. Just want to stretch my leg a little bit. Commit up. How long does it take to achieve your level of skill? It varies depending on the answer. The thing with developing a skill like this is extremely nuanced, if that's the word, if that's the right word. So like, you can put in as many hours as you want, but if you're doing it with improper technique or with the wrong sort of mechanisms, you're going to be wasting your time. Like you can really practice for hours and hours and hours every day, but if you're using the wrong technique, it's going to be bad. Like you're not going to make any progress. I think it's like trying to cut down a tree with a stick, like not an axe but a stick. Now you can chop away at the tree, and your body will sort of make the motion of chopping the tree with a stick more efficient, but the grand picture of it is it's not an effective thing to optimize in the first place. So it's like it's kind of a problem if you just decide to optimize a system which shouldn't exist in the first place. So I think that's the big thing. But what I do is I focus very much on very specific details, and then I'll practice them. But like, yeah, to get to my level, like my level is subjective. Like it's it means something different to everyone else. Like if it's really, really it depends if I can play something and you also want to play that. It depends what it is, how many factors are involved. But I genuinely practice maybe about 20 to 30 minutes a day, and you can have a look at my channel. All the receipts are there. Like I live stream every single time I practice, and it's very, very specific stuff that I practice. I don't really do that many isolation exercises. Everything that I play or practice sort of comes from a song, and then I sort of take a riff or a phrase or something and I turn it into an exercise, because I actually want to be able to play the exercise, and I'm going to use it in the song. So I prefer that approach of practice. But like, yeah, I think the best thing would be to get yourself a teacher who has very good technique and then make them crazy with questions about your technique. You want to make sure that you get the right guidance about how to play certain things so that you don't waste time practicing things that you shouldn't be using in the first place. I hope that helps. Sorry, Looney. Any chance for live collab? How does that work? Like, how does a live collab work? Yeah, I'm not too clued up on how the practicalities of that works. Not a total beginner, but yeah, I picked up the guitar like 6-7 years and felt it at scale. So I was like, wait, what? So if I play, I was just playing the same thing on no chords and stuff. But now I really want to extend my guitar playing. Yeah, like I think that's what I said just now is I also did the thing where you have a bunch of exercises. I mean, we all know this one. You can do that till the cows come home and but I don't care about the end goal of that scale pattern or that exercise or something unless I find it present in a song that I want to learn. For instance, this specific song that I've been learning for years, it has this really, really cool sort of sequence that goes. It goes like. So that's how the whole thing goes. So what I will do is I will take maybe minimum 3 notes, maximum 8 notes, but it's on average of about 4 or 5, and then I'll practice them in isolation quickly with bursts. So I'll go like, so it's those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do that. And I'll normally have this little chunk at least cross one string, because it's easy to, well, generally it's easier to play on one string. So that's fine, but the real trouble is when you change strings. So then I'll go, so I'll end my phrase there. And then I can maybe extend it further. And then let's say I've satisfied the first string change, so now I need to do the second one. So I have to go. Oh, wait. See, there's my problem already. So it's like. Oh. And then there I sort of cheated with a slide. And then I missed some notes there, like. But I want actually to play all of them with alternate picking without sliding, so I want to go like. And I don't want to go. I don't want to do that. I want to have each note ring separately. So now just back to the beginning. Some jazzy stuff. So cool, so freaking cool. Yeah, string changing is, I think, one of the hardest techniques to do cleanly and at speed. But I think the thing that really makes me, or that helps me rather, is when I practice a specific string change in isolation, especially like this. So now I know I'm going to the next string using a downstroke. So, and then downstroke, upstroke, and then again downstroke, downstroke again, and then upstroke, downstroke. So there's a lot of nuances that can make it easier or harder, but I recommend probably practicing one mode of string change. So rather practice doing a string change with just a downstroke for a while, and then practice doing it with an upstroke. So like, for instance, if you're gonna do even groupings of notes, it'll always be a string change on a downstroke. If it's odd numbers, it's going to be an upstroke, like upstroke 1 2 3 4, or 1 2 3 pick. Others do a bit of chicken picking to not change the pattern of the pick. Yeah, exactly. There are ways you can sort of, I guess, cheat the system or something. Like there's a swiping stroke as well, like a. So you can sort of swipe through. So down, up, down, but then I pick straight through the G string as well, so I can already do this like that, so it's a bit easier. So like, you sort of do the string change like that, but it's very, very difficult. Let me check. What? Tell me where it hurts. It depends. If it's a pop song, then pop is not really my thing. Bunch of YouTube ads. For phonics, let me check. For 4 notes per string, do some down, up, down, then mid pluck. So like. So like a mid pluck. What do you mean by the mid pluck? So I know down, up, down. The pluck, I'm just not sure what you mean. Or for, but it's 4 notes per string, so. That'll be really difficult for me. Goodness. I've never seen that technique before. So down, up, down. Yes, hybrid picking is such a difficult thing for me. So crazy. I'll try that because I was just picking and not framing it as I have to do it up or down strike. I just picked until it sounded good. Yeah, definitely try be a bit more conscious about these exact sort of things. Just because your brain won't necessarily know the difference unless you are consciously focusing on it. So if you train your brain to know a string change is using a certain stroke, then it's a lot easier to understand how the string change occurs in your brain, especially at a high speed. So yeah, that's right. Influenced by Brick, said Sean Lane uses hybrid picking, making it easier, not follow one pattern. Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, I would love to be able to hybrid pick, but I feel like it's a coping mechanism for my alternate picking, which isn't, I guess, at the standard it should be. I feel like it's an escape, or like a cheat, or not a cheat, just I'm trying to mask bad technique by using a hybrid pick to sort of overcome this sort of thing. So, oh goodness, I'm gonna try my guitar influences. Okay, so I started with Slash. Slash is just perfection. Chuck Schuldiner from Death, Alexei Lyle from Children of Bodom, Yari Mainpa from Wintersun, Teemu Mantisari from Megadeth and Wintersun. I think Teemu is probably the most, like if I could play like someone, it would probably be him. And then Emil Wurstler from Darth. He's also just fantastic, like his technique and everything is just, it's so gorgeous. I've obviously also had a look at some of the previous generation's real virtuosos, like I guess Paul Gilbert, phenomenal guitarist, Steve Vai, Joey Satriani, all those guys, but they weren't really like, I never really tried to play like them. They didn't really have a major, or at least not a direct impact on me, because all the people that I look at now looked at them. So they're technically my grandparents in guitar, I guess. But they're obviously extremely great, like Sean Lane, Steve Lukather, Steve Morris, yeah, all those guys. They just, Brandon Ellis, oh my word, fantastic. Ryan Knight. I wasn't really influenced by the traditional blues stuff, like let's say Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan. I sort of, I couldn't do it when I was a beginner, so I sort of skipped it and went straight to like a bit more rock and metal and stuff like that. So I sort of skipped it. In 3 notes per string, in 3 notes per string, do you use alternate picking? 3 notes per string scales are really difficult. Just I do use alternate picking, but like I have to get it more clean, especially the string changes, because now there's multiple ways. You can do it with hammer-ons, but I mean, you don't have the same pick attack and the aggressive dynamics. So that's a compromise. I can do 2 picks and then 1 hammer on, I can go. That sounds better. That sounds more interesting. Or, yeah, I can do economy picking. So up, down, down, up, down, down. Economy picking is something I also struggle with quite a bit, just because it's it's just like I haven't trained my brain yet to really understand the distances, especially with the economy picking. But I'm also trying to figure out the precise mechanics for it, because now I can use my wrist for 1, 2, 3, and then I can maybe use my shoulder for the string change. So then my brain doesn't get confused maybe between my wrist motion and my shoulder motion, and my shoulder motion will be for the economy stroke. So but it's very much a work in progress. I'm still trying to work out the various mechanics involved with that, because it's just so, I don't use it often, and I would love to play like what's it, Frank Gambale. Oh my word, he's just so fluid, and Brandon Ellis as well. Like the economy picking is phenomenal, but power chords. Really, really cool. Power chords are, man, just so useful. Ever considered, I already read that. Can you try a full song? I don't know. What do you mean? You can try Brett Garcett's approach, like 2 picks, hammer on, then on the next string just a single pick. Okay, so Suki. Sounded nice, then all picked. Yeah, the thing is, it's because I'm not able to pick everything cleanly. Obviously, it's going to sound a lot cleaner because I'm not making string noise or anything like that. So there is utility to that, but again, I don't want to give up on alternate picking, because if I can master the most difficult thing, all the other stuff can be easy. It's nice to have the option for both. Like, if I can alternate pick everything, I can go back and I can do that. But if I can do that, I can't necessarily alternate pick everything. So I sort of want to be able to increase my skill ceiling just so that I can play whatever I want without having to compromise in various contexts. But I mean, yeah, like it'll get me through the song or something. Like I can just like I can do that, but I want the pick attack. I want that sort of that bite. because of the dynamics being consistent and it sort of defines the note. The legato is nice, but I like it. I was going to get better at my motions. But that's why I'm taking lessons again. Like, I really want to make sure I get this stuff right. I have not learned Cloud 8.9 just yet, dude. I will learn that on stream, because that is, I'm going to have to tab it out. I'm going to have to transcribe the thing just so I can understand how this is going to work. It's so freaking crazy. Oh, man. Am I using any plugins? Yeah. So I'm using Neuraldsp Archetype, and I've got a very specific audio interface that allows a loopback function. So this is the Audient Evo 4, and it allows me to sort of use the output of my computer, the sound output, the audio output, as an input into OBS, which I'm using here. So everything that I hear, you're hearing as well. So that's exactly the way it sounds in front of me. You'll definitely be able to play, man. Like Excel, you'll definitely be able to. Like as long as you get the right guidance. Like I stumbled upon a lot of the correct motions just by pure luck, and because then I practiced so much, those motions became more efficient. But many people practice forever, and they haven't yet found the correct motions to practice, which is why some people progress faster than others or slower than others. So definitely find yourself a teacher or something, or look for, surround yourself with other musicians as well. See what they're doing, how they do stuff differently, what their approach is for certain things. And that really will help you a lot. For instance, when I started out, I didn't do any alternate picking. Everything was downstrokes, just. Like, yeah. Thicker picks for shredding. Like, I've got a 1.38. This is a Jazz 3 pick, and it's nice. There's that, but like I really like a 1mm pick. Like, it really is nice. That's really, really nice. And yeah, I guess if I could get a Jazz 3 in 1mm, then it'll be the perfect pick, because the size and the grip and everything's amazing. What's up, Sasha? How are you doing? And there's also one tip, that when they play, they challenge themselves just to downstrokes. So you're familiar with the idea behind. So that sort of thing, I have a theory about that specific idea. So when you're downstroking, the thing is, the notes are a lot more easy to process in real time. So if you're going to make your decisions as you play, like I can go, like you have enough time to necessarily process what your next note is going to be, where when you're playing fast, you sort of have to rely on a pre-configured, pre-practiced sort of pattern. Like it can be, but I can't go, I can't just decide in the moment where to change to. But now if you just practice with downstrokes, the thing is, you're going to build a lot of dexterity, and then you're going to have to learn your escape motions and everything really, really well. And the thing is, a downstroke, the speed at which you can do downstrokes is half the speed at which you can do alternate picking. Because, I mean, whenever you do a downstroke, you do an upstroke without hitting the string to get back into the position to play another downstroke. So that sort of thing. Yeah, that's literally exactly what you just said there. Yeah. So Same with upstrokes. My upstrokes are a bit crappy. And it's not as strong. But the thing is, if you practice that too much in isolation, you can get string hopping. And you don't want that. You don't want this. You don't want that sort of motion. That's a very, very inefficient motion. You generally just want to go side to side. When you just do downstrokes, it does sort of do this thing, because you have to play, hop over, play, hop over, play, hop over. So my gamer, of course, man. That's where the name Get Good comes from. Because like I play a lot of Soulsborne games, so the whole philosophy that I have with guitar as well is very much like fighting a boss in Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something, where you can really complain that the developers of the game, like Bandai Namco, has not made the boss too difficult, or you can just get good and learn to parry or something. So it's very much the same philosophy. Like you can complain the whole time, like this is so difficult, let's just make it easier or something. But then it's like, nah, dude, just get better, just get good. Like, dude, so now guitar good is the whole idea. Get good. You need to get good at guitar. So right now I'm busy playing Elden Ring, Night Rain with my friends, and it's like it's really freaking fun. It's so frustrating though, because we just kept dying. I think last night we struggled with Augur, but we eventually got him. But it's like I play a melee sort of build, and it's more like heavy weapons and stuff. I prefer poise damage, like if I wanna like bludgeon an enemy, I don't wanna struggle. Cheers, Exile. Good to see you, man. Yeah. So yeah, my friends have more dex builds. For me, I'm a strength, just full oog caveman build with a giant mallet. I'll power stance like 2 massive colossal weapons, and then I'll just poise break the boss the whole time. That's pretty much my approach. Just freaking, just man. Gamification, it's epic. The same for everything. All good here. It's cold now. Finally snowing. Yeah. Like the whole gamification thing is helps me a lot with this as well, because this is the same as like if I'm playing the game now. Like I have my gear, I have my starting character. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this vessel with these specific attributes. I couldn't choose necessarily the traits that I was given when my character was created, but like I can develop them. I can go to specific areas. I can go to zones. I can go to professions, trainers. I can upgrade certain abilities. I can, you can do so much with it. It really is a nice approach for me to get better at this beautiful instrument. Man, I wish it snows here. It never snows here where I am. Like, it's very much dry where I am. It doesn't really snow much. Oh, Metalingus, bro. I remember that from, what do you call it? WWE? Yeah. So freaking cool. Really, really cool. Really cool song. So I'll chat with people about E33. They're like doing the same thing over and over and over again. And like, have you tried learning an instrument? What? Oh yeah. yeah. Expedition. Yeah, they really picked up all the game awards. It's freaking crazy. Like, yeah. No, I haven't played Clear Obscura yet. Yeah, mainly just I'm gonna finish Night Rain now with my friends, and then every December we do like a full Dark Souls run, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and then probably Elden Ring as well. And like, oh, dude, it's just so freaking fun. Like, oh. And we always have a fight over which Dark Souls is the best versus the worst. Everyone sort of universally agrees that Dark Souls 2 is the worst one, but I really, really like it. I started on Dark Souls 2, so I have a special... It's a flawed masterpiece. It's such a great game. Like, oh my word. I mean, Majula's the best starting zone. Fight me. Like, it's just the best starting zone. Arc Raiders I haven't played, but I see it's like trending on Steam. It's freaking huge. Like, it's got such high ratings and everything. Like, I think it'll be really cool to try out, but our games are getting so big now, just size-wise. It's ridiculous. Let me actually have a look. Like, thing is, you know, the Steam sale is on, so I've got so many games in a backlog here. I still need to get the remastered Oblivion. We got Remnant 2. We played that for a bit. What's this? I'm still waiting for Valheim to do the 1.0 release. It's like, dude, oh my freaking word, I so badly want to play Valheim in its glory. I've got so many freaking hours on that game. Bloodborne. Dude, problem is Bloodborne needs to port to PC. I am so freaking tired of seeing everyone enjoy Bloodborne. I so badly want to play it, but I don't have like a PS5 or whatever you need for it. And I don't understand why is it Sony or whatever doesn't want to put it on PC. Like, just, if you put it on Steam, are they scared of making money? Like, they will print money if they just put it on Steam on PC. Like Bloodborne, oh my freaking word, dude! I need to fight Orphan of Cause. I need to do all of this stuff. Like, I'm so I just want to play it. Oh, it's frustrating, dude. Let me check what is my... I'm not even sure. How do I check my Steam name? Or my Steam... What tag or what is it? Steam profile. I'm not even sure. Where do I see that? Pretty much. Like, just send it, dude. Send it to freaking PC. Like, why? Are you scared of printing money? Oh, I get it. You just want a console exclusive, so people buy the console just for your freaking game. Nah, dude. Oh, Lord Gaben is now almost making his own what do you call it? His own console. And yeah, I think Xbox and all the other people need to freaking freak out now, because everyone's gonna do the Steam console if it's really as good as it looks. Let me check here. So hopefully they ever do something with IP. And oh, dude, I so badly want to play Bloodborne. Just as a best settings, personal journey, solving your own issues, rather than go save the world. Yes, unlikely hero. Yeah, it's like you're so insignificant. You're not the chosen undead. You're not anything special. You're literally just another bearer of the curse. Bearer, seek lest. Oh, such a freaking great game. I love Dark Souls 2. It's amazing. Okay, so let me just check here, because I mean, I should have like an ID or something. Should see your name next. I'll see what my name is, but I mean, like, can't people have the same name, I guess? Let me just click on this. Frick. Because right now, my name is literally just this. I don't know if it's going to show up. It's literally just that. Blue screen. The reason being is I had very, very bad luck with this computer that I bought. Like, I bought this computer, not the one that I'm currently using, this other computer. And it just had a habit of blue screening, just randomly. And me and my friends are laughing at me so freaking crazily, because it's like, yeah, when they see I go off Discord or something, then it's just, oh, he blue screened, all right. And then I was so frustrated. And then I got this new computer as well, and I'm like, amazing. Oh, everything is just authentic, licensed, whatever. Wouldn't you know it, first week, boom. Also, also blue screen. So I'm like, what the frick, dude? It was so frustrating. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know. My profile picture on Steam as well is just a blue screen. Oh man, such a freaking great game. No, but yeah. See, my friends are busy playing Counter-Strike right now. I'll probably join them a bit later, but yeah. Okay. If I don't have my amp sum in an open window, then it sort of does the popping sound. I don't know how to set that. Like, I don't know if it's dependent on country, because I am in South Africa, so I don't know if that has any sort of bearing on it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna affect anything. Let me see. What's up? I had to open up my thing again. Alternate picking is really tight. Thank you so much. I will disagree, but thank you. My sweeping. I found Epitaph, Necropage. Oh, dude. That album. Oh, Onset of Putrefaction as well. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Like I was earlier busy looking at... What's up, Ayush? How are you doing? Earlier I was also looking at Stab Wound. Just the... and then... that whole thing. Oh, dude, it's so cool. But, and then the... like that whole... look at some of the tabs on. I was shocked. All really wrong. Yeah, no, a lot of the tabs are just crazy. But if you really want to learn anything from necrophagist or necrophagist, however you pronounce it, check out a guy called Faience Dream. Faience or Fiance, I'm not sure how to spell it or whatever, but he is like the necrophagist. He's like Muhammad Suime is pretty much reincarnated as Faience Dream. Like, he's so freaking good, and he is the necrophagist guy. Also the death guy. Like, I love death as well. Like, he's so like Chuck Sheldon is amazing. I love. Like, dude, so freaking good. But yeah, I'm glad you heard of him. Yeah, he's so good. He's so damn good. And he's doing like, he has a thing where he plays Stab Wound every Sunday. He calls it Stab Wound Sundays. So I'll also eventually be as good as he is. I hope. Welcome to the jungle. So freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, you can't let the necrophagist stuff die out. It's going to be tragic. Oh man. all-time favorite death metal album. That is such a difficult question because I think it'll have to be from Death, but now I have to decide which one. Symbolic is just amazing. Scream Bloody Gore is fantastic. Sound of Perseverance is also incredible. This is a really difficult question. But I think anything from Death would be the correct answer. It's so difficult. I think I'll have to go with The Sound of Perseverance. It's just like, it's so freaking good. So freaking good. But then also Decapitated's Nihility or Nihility or however you pronounce it is also just amazing. I mean, everyone knows the... Those diminished rounds are so freaking difficult. Nightmares, Made Flesh, Bloodbath. I think everyone knows Eaton from Bloodbath. Like, it's just, it's just so freaking good. But I mean, it depends which sort of subgenre, because there's so many subgenres of death metal as well. I mean, you get the extreme stuff, you get the blackened death metal, the melodic death metal. Like, melodic death metal is my favorite genre. Like, that is, if you listen to Winter Sun, that is my band. Like, that is just the band for me. Like, if I can speak to Yari and to Temu and all of them, like, dude, they are so freaking good. But yeah, Winter Sun's my favorite band, and then I think it'll be Winter Sun, Death. Then it's a good question, what's next? Can't remember what my Spotify Wrapped was this year. I think there was also maybe Lamb of God was also there, but Lamb of God really hasn't released a good album since Resolution, in my opinion at least. Like, all their newer stuff, it just hasn't really grabbed me nearly the same way, especially since Chris Adler left. I feel like he was the songwriting behind the band, and yeah, with him gone, it just feels meh, I guess. Like, you won't get better than the Wrath album. Like, oh dude, that Wrath album from Lamb of God is just so good. Oh my word. Oh, the Faceless. I've been wanting to play that is it the Ancient Covenant song though? Like. I don't know how he plays it. It's so freaking cool. And spawn position, amazing. Oh, yeah, Peter Tachtgren. I don't know how to spell it. It's Tachtgren. I think it is Swedish or something. But like, I like his band Hypocrisy. Like, oh my word, it's so good, so freaking good. I think End of Disclosure is my favorite album from them. It's so freaking amazing. Oh, dude. And yeah, the production's incredible. But Winter Sun, dude, ooh, frick, man. Winter Sun. And Inciferum is also one of my favorite ones. Like, like, dude, Inciferum is just, something like that. Then I play Don't Cry, Guns N' Roses acoustically. Oh, dude. What That's a great song. Wherever that is played. I need to learn that last bit, but yeah. Don't Cry solo is so melodic. Can I do gutturals or just sticking to guitar? I think I'm just sticking to guitar. I don't really know if I have the ability to do or whatever. Like, it's really funny. I feel like Cookie Monster. Just oh, yeah. So cool. Favorite Guns N' Roses solo? Say mine is Night Train. Sweet Child of Mine, I think. Sweet Child of Mine was the first one that I sort of had a look at. So just the... Like, it was just, I think because of the first one, but I mean, Estranged, I am so crazy about. Estranged is such a good, it has such great solos in it. Also have November Rain, obviously, like crazy good. But Night Train as well. You Could Be Mine is also really cool. And you're very right. You're bloody well right. Really cool. Okay, some 2000s metalcore. I'm gonna do a bit of a throwback. Has been years. Like that, really cool stuff, and obviously. Super cool, and then some of the trivium stuff though. Like cool stuff. Oh my word. So cool. I guess you'll have to send me like I don't know, an Instagram or Google Drive link or something to that. But yeah, that's gonna be me for today. I need to make some food, and yeah, man, you guys must really have an amazing day, and I'll definitely check that out. Let me check that out as well. I really want to see that. That's gonna be cool. So I'll subscribe to you as well, just so I can have a look at that. Oh, I am subscribed. Sweet, cool. Oh damn! Yeah, you're the guy that is so freaking good. I forgot. Yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, you're the dude that played the Necropagist solo so damn well. Oh my word. Yeah, I remember this. Oh damn, dude. Really, really well done. Freaking hell. Oh, dude. Yeah, you got some great technique, man. Oh my word. Yeah, no, big fan. Well done. Oh, dude. Yeah. Now I'm very, very curious now with my technique and stuff as well, because I check the way you play as well, and I'm sort of evaluating my stuff against it, because there's certain things you do, especially with the Necropagist stuff, that I'm like, that is insane. So I needed to develop that. So you really inspired me to learn that stab wound solo. So I'm gonna get it done. Thank you so much, man. But cheers, you guys must have an awesome day, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve today, so yeah, spend some time with your families, and yeah, just have a good one.